Hello, my fellow dirt road travelers. We're out here for our first day at Trail Hero. We're taking on Nephis Twist. Come along with us. All right, my fellow dirt road travelers. So like I said earlier, we're out here for Nephis Twist. It is a rated 4 to a 5, nothing terribly difficult. It is an out and back trail. There are other chutes off roads to get you to Rattlesnake Gulch and to Toquerville Falls. We might be heading up to Toquerville Falls later, so let's go do this. Let's go hit the trails. Alright guys, so as we roll through this clip of everybody that was on trail with us, let me tell you a little bit more about Nephis Twist. It is located in the city of Laverkin. We took Main Street to East 500 North and ended up at the Laverkin gun range. This is where the trailhead starts and it is an amazing place to air down your tires. Just be advised, this is an active gun range and you really don't want to air down your tires that fast. So just be careful where you park. We think this trail probably would take around an hour to an hour and a half to complete, depending on your rate of speed. It is a there and back trail, so when you end the trail, you'll end it in a loop down by the river. At this point, you have two choices you can do as extra. You can either go down to the 7 water crossings down on the left-hand side, or you can go off to the right-hand side and head down to Rattlesnake Gulch. Now, if you take Rattlesnake Gulch, please be advised, it is rated a 5 to a 6. The water crossings can be quite deep and it does get kind of rocky. And please don't take this portion of the trail by yourself. Make sure you go down there with someone else just in case you do happen to break or get stuck. All right, guys, let's continue on with the trail. Alright guys, so if you are not familiar with Trail Hero, it is an annual event put on for our veterans. Anyone can come out and do the trail rides. There are also shows and there are veteran dinners and things like that. So we are out here for just 2 days of it. We're out here for Friday and Saturday. And if you are curious about Nephis Twist, it is so far turning out to be a rocky, I want to say a fire, kind of like a rocky fire road. What do you think, Nate?
Yeah, it's not very difficult.
Yes.
There's a couple steep sections, some optional lines that are a little bit trickier, but Yeah, nothing's been hard yet.
Yeah, so far it's been super fun. It is an amazing day out here today, so let's enjoy it and let's continue on with the trail.
All right, so we're here at the end of the trail of Nephis Twist. We get an option to go onto some private property. I guess the gate is open and we can go down and cross the river a few times, and then there's a turnaround to come back to the same section where we're at, and we can take the optional trail to Rattlesnake Gulch, I believe it's called, that goes out to Toquerville Falls. So it looks like we're going to do that. So stick with us. We should have a few water crossings and a little bit of fun.
All right, so we're going to go do that 7 water crossing. It is through private property, so our trail hero guides can't lead us through it, so we're gonna go try it out ourselves and go see it. It is posted that it is private property. They don't want you going all the way through, so you have to go through the water crossing and then come back. So let's go do that. Guys, I currently lost the drone again. We found it. Man, I need something that warns me with more detection of if there's a tree behind it. But we're trying to catch up right now, so Nate is hauling butt and we're splashing and it's muddy, and we're gonna get there real soon. Sorry to everybody in the group that had to wait for us. We're almost there, I promise. Here we go. Alright guys, so we just finished the 7 water crossings. It was really nice of the owner to let us go through there and go do that. So right now we are taking the path when you end at Nephis Twist. You're going to go off and you're going to go off to the right. And that is going to lead you to Rattlesnake Gulch. We got a few of the Jeeps with us still. The number went down a little bit. I think we started the day off with around 14 rigs. And I think we lost 4 right now. So I think we're down to 10 rigs right now. This will take you down to Toquerville Falls. Let's go do this. Let's go hit the trail. Alright guys, so Nephis Twist, we're gonna rate this a dirt road journey 2. It is more of a fire road that you can get around some of the harder obstacles, so there are bypasses and you can do it probably in about an hour. It is a good trail for you guys to get out and get your tires dirty a little bit. Maybe you're new to wheeling. It'd probably be a really fun trail for you to go do. If you stop down by the river, you just turn around at that point and go back. Nothing too difficult, nothing too hard, right, Nate?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. The water crossings, I guess, I mean, depending on time of year and all that, you'd have to be aware of that. But on the main part of the trail, you don't have any water crossings anyway, really, so.
No.
Yeah, it's all optional, I guess.
Yeah, the water crossings are totally optional. Like we said, I went through that private land. So that's just something as a little fun bonus to go do. And the water crossings weren't that difficult either, but like Nate was saying, that during rain, that would be a little bit sketchy on my part. All right, so Rattlesnake Canyon is a little bit more difficult. So far, it's nothing too bad. It's more of a really rutted out dirt road. Nothing really bad, but there are some deeper water crossings coming up ahead. So let's look forward to that and just to continue on this trail.
It's Rattlesnake Gulch.
Oh, I said it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm so used to our Rattlesnake Canyon back at home.
Yeah, that one's at home. Yep.
All right, Rattlesnake Gulch, here we come. Alright guys, so that was one of the most difficult parts of this trail, going through Rattlesnake Gulch. It is a pretty steep drop into the river. Nothing too terrible, but you're probably not going to want to drive back up it and going back out that way. So you're just going to want to continue on to Toquerville Falls. Alright, let's keep doing this.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
Alright guys, so we're doing the majority of the bigger water crossings. The reason why this is called Rattlesnake is because the rattlesnakes and weaves in and out of the river a whole bunch of times, and depending on the year, the river is going to change. As always guys, remember, if there's a storm coming or a heavy rainfall, do not do this trail. Just don't do it. But it's hard to tell you guys like, oh, watch this obstacle, watch that obstacle, because the river is constantly changing. It does get pretty deep in some of the spots. We had the water up to our rock rail in one of the spots, but so far it's turning out to be pretty awesome. And if you're wondering what time we're doing this, we are doing this in October. So all right guys, let's go on and continue a little bit more of the trail.
see behind me, we made it to Toquerville Falls. It is beautiful here. Rattlesnake Gulch is definitely a lot more fun way to get here to Toquerville. So if you're gonna come out and you like a little bit more of a challenge, I would definitely consider taking Rattlesnake Gulch. I wouldn't do it when there's a lot of rainfall or anything, because you are down in the river a lot of the time. So it could get really bad if it was raining. So just be aware of the weather and then come out here and have a good time.
Alright guys, that was an awesome day going up from Nephis Twist up to Rattlesnake Gulch to Toquerville Falls. We started the trail today probably around 9:30ish and we ended at 2 if you decided to do all those trails right back to back to back. Nate, what do you think about it?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Coming up Rattlesnake Gulch is definitely the fun way to get to Toquerville for sure. So if you just want to go see the beauty of Toquerville, just take the normal trail. But if you want to have a little fun, yeah, definitely take Rattlesnake Gulch.
Oh yeah, there was probably, I want to say at least over 20 crossings of the river that you go through, and it was just awesome. It was an amazing time. And Toquerville Falls, if you guys want to, you can bring bathing suits up and go in the falls if it's not too cold out. It was actually really nice and crisp while we were there. All right guys, so we're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, we would really truly appreciate it. And guys, you know the drill. We're tired, hungry, and dirty, and that is going to be the end of this dirt road journey. Bye guys.